We are live. Oh, right. We cannot connect to your server. Oh, make sure the URL and stream key are correct. If issue persists, try again. That is my Amazon server. I'm guessing that all looks good. That looks fine. That should be okay. We shall find out in a trice. Let me put it up on Amazon while the countdown 40 seconds to go. We like to live dangerously. But if this doesn't work, I'll have to restart the show anyway. So we'll just go with the flow. And it might not be the Amazon. This problem? No, we can go live on Amazon. That's fine. That's what we like to see live on Amazon. Fantastico. Streams coming through. Let's just refresh. And we should be live on Amazon as well. I'm just hoping that it is all okay. We've got a little bit of an issue, I think. Let's click on that one. No, that's a bit annoying because we are on Amazon, but it's not triggered. So what I'll have to do is I'm going to have to just reboot and hope it works again. So bear with me on social media land while I switch off my Amazon stream because no one will see what I'm doing there, which is a bit annoying. Not a problemo. Let's do that. See, so I've got my 6S Plus that I'm using, but now I'm going to have to go and add a new no. I'm going to have to. Oh, no. Let's cancel that. Right, I'm going to have to do it on the 12, the iPhone 12 Plus. All right, so I've got to set up my Amazon. That's the thing. And then we can go. We're good to go. So that's our previous one. Well, okay, so let's do a new Amazon. Just got to find it. Amazon Live. Okay, let's start a new one. Now that is saying it's okay. There might have been a problem with how I set it up. These things happen, you know. We just have to go with the flow. No great drama. So it's going to go with getting started with live streaming. Add some products in the carousel. What do you want in the carousel? We've got 3 incredible laptops. If you're the gaming community out there, they're going in. We got the new light bulbs, which are so cool. We got some pens. We got the Apple Lightning headphone jack. We got the new Lavalier lapel microphones. They're going on. We've got the scan disc. We don't need the doorbell. I'll put it on anyway. Use the chair, yeah. Use the Moleskine Classic Notebook, absolutely. Got to put the GoPro Hero 10 in there. Better put the Holystone 2-axis drone in as well. In fact, I'll put both of those Holystone drones in. We'll put the Echo Dot 3rd and 4th generation. So they're in. Okay, what else we got going in here? Right. Now, I've actually got the eMark T-shaped portable background. That is coming. I've actually got a portable background I can show you. We've got the 128 gigabyte Mega Drive, the Lytra Glow, the Nexi Go, the Logitech Mevo Start, the Anker. What else should you put in there? That'll keep us going, won't it? We've got the TP-Link Deco Powerline Hybrid Mesh system. If you have got let's put the gimbal in as well. Where's that come? That's it. Smooth gimbal. If you've got dead Wi-Fi in your house, that TP-Link Deco is absolutely awesome. We'll put the Logitech cameras in there. We'll put the microphone, the ring light that I'm using, the webcam. Better put the iPhone in. Let's see what that does. Da, 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 da. Okay. Add a title. Live streaming. It's getting started. Now, the thing is, when you're on when you're doing this live stream, we're on Amazon. This whole point, we'll go on Amazon. It is so easy for people to say, "Oh, do you know what? It didn't work the first time, so I just gave up. I'll try again tomorrow." I've had some of my biggest selling days on Amazon when exactly this has happened, and I've had to go in, set it up again, and hit that live button. So that's what I'm going to go do now. That has re-hit. That's re-hit the Amazon live stream. That's good. That hopefully now will work. We're still in BeLive. This is the joy of using BeLive as a third-party live streaming software platform. If it goes wrong, I'm still live streaming everywhere else, so that's good. So thank you for watching on there. Right now, hopefully it is actually on Amazon now. I'm going to double check. Nick Wood Live. And yay, we are. I thought we would be. Get there in the end. Right. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is actually try and get on it in. Oh, now of course I just did that. Let's do it on that one. We're live there. I can go into that one. I can't do that. Not to worry. Okay, so I'm live streaming through the 12 Pro. Now, frustratingly, that is also controlling the camera. So we'll just have to go with the flow, see what happens there, and take it from there. Right then, let us put up something in the carousel. Okay, we got the 2021 Apple MacBook Pro. So the reason I've got that is when we go live streaming. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, what can I say? Right, let's pull up the MacBook Pro. Now, the reason I've got this is because it's one of the deals at the moment. So because I'm using BeLive, I can just pull it up in my screen, and I can share it on the screen so you can see the deal. So I'm just going to go share screen in the Chrome tab. That's the one there. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Bada boom. And it's looking good. There it is. Okay, so this is the deal at the moment, guys. This is a live deal on Amazon. I just need to change my let's change that to the USA. Here we go. That's better. Oh no, come on. Oh, I got to press apply. Apply. Ta-da. There we go. That's more like it. So as you see, it's got 16% off. So it was $2,500. It is now $2,099. 16% off. It is a cracking piece of kit. I'm a big Mac fan. I've got the iMac here. I've got the MacBook Air downstairs. I've got the iPad, and of course I've got the 2 iPhones as well. So I'm a very big Mac fan. And the really nice thing about this is actually, yes, it's expensive. It's a 2021 16-inch 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU, 16 gig of RAM, half a terabyte, basically 512 gigs of hard drive. So yeah, this is brilliant for gaming. Absolutely awesome. We're going to hover over it so you can see. Great keyboard, CM1 Pro, and it's scary fast. Absolutely. And you want scary fast when you're both live streaming and when you're gaming in particular. That's particularly for gaming. I'm talking about this one. Yeah, 16-core GPU. Can have a 32-core GPU as well. But the nice thing is on this one, you can actually pay it monthly for 12 months. So you can actually pay $179.92 over 12 months, and that will get you this as well. It's an expensive item. It's Amazon's choice. It's an Amazon choice item. The Apple brand. It's got 824.5 5-star rating. It's a super popular laptop. So, and it's a Mac. What more can you ask for? It's just got everything you need. So you can certainly game away. Go check it out in the carousel if you're watching on Amazon. And if you've got any questions, guys, if you're watching on Amazon, two things. One, can you do me a big favor? Can you hit that follow button just down in the bottom left-hand corner? You won't get a spammy follow alert when I go live. It more takes, basically it says to Amazon, Nick's doing a good job. He's getting more followers. So Amazon then will send my broadcasts further in their reach. So I can bring these deals to people and we can sell more product. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay, so that is that one. Right, let's get live streaming. And the first item on the live stream, let's talk about, ooh, I don't want to press that button. That one. That's better. Okay, first thing we want to talk about is I actually want to talk about this camera here. Now, you can live stream, and as I said, I'm live streaming on the Mac. Let me just pull this camera into the carousel before we go any further. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on, where are you? So many cameras, so little time. Oh, this is right at the end, I think. There it is. Now, this is the Logitech Webcam 9. It's a C920. Okay, and back in the day, when I say back in the day, in about 2016, when live streaming really started taking off, Facebook started live streaming, and we all jumped on Facebook, used our phones, used our laptops, our Macs, our iMacs, and our PCs, and we started live streaming. Brilliant. And we were using the cameras that were built in, we were using the microphones that are built into the system. But once you get the hang of it, once you start enjoying it, and you do it regularly, and you're getting a following, and people are starting to watch you, then you're duty bound, really, to start to improve your live stream. So you want to look even more professional, and the way to do that is to upgrade your camera. So back in 2016, pretty much we all went out and got this one. It is the C920 Logitech. It is brilliant. It records and live streams in 1080 high definition. That is so cool. Right now we're on Amazon. We're live streaming in 720. That's standard definition. So go standard, 1080 high definition, 4K ultra high definition, 8K. I'm not sure what that's called. Ultra high definition. I'm going to have to ask and find out. But yeah, so we're on standard definition. This will shoot in 1080 high definition, and it's really good. So it will actually record and live stream for you. Now, the brilliant thing is it's also going to be an upgrade on the audio because it's got built-in microphones. So in one easy hit, you are, for $64, you're upping your professionalism quite substantially. It's also got the standard tripod mount, so it screws into a tripod. It will sit quite happily on the edge of a Mac PC or laptop, and actually it sits quite happily on top of my extractor fan. When I was doing a cooking show not so long ago, I had that one, I alternated between this one and the other one, hanging from the extractor fan, so I could get the shot of the cooking pans over the hob. The other one I put on the chopping board, and the other one is onto me. And using BeLive, the live streaming software, that's been, now let's go quick look. I think I mucked it up, so I'm not sure it's going to be, it won't be in there. No, I don't think so. No, that's a shame. I was rather hoping that that I could bring in the carousel for our friends on social media as well. But oh, I can actually for this one. Let me just share it with you in the screen, because these ones I do like. So that's the Logitech C920, this little camera here. Full high definition, 1080p, 30 frames per second. video calling. So it's really good. You can use that if you're in a Zoom call or a Hangouts or a Teams meeting and you're on video. That is really good. That will make you look an awful lot better than all your colleagues. Now, along with the Logitech C920, it comes with an amazing piece of software as well. All Logitech cameras come with this piece of software. And actually, because I'm on BeLive, I'm going to share it with you. And that's Logi Capture. When you see what Logi Capture does, you really get a sense of what an amazing piece of value for money this is. I just got to find Logi Capture. There it is. Because what happens is you can actually use it as a recording studio. So it's not just a webcam. You're going to get full control over this little webcam using the Logi Capture Studio. So I'm just going to share that on the screen so you can see, and just bring it online. Come on, onto the Windows, Logi Capture. There we go. All right, let me share that on the screen so you can see. Right, so this is this is actually, as you can see, this is the webcam. So I'm just going to pop the webcam there so you can actually see me in the actual. There you go. You can actually see me. So on this little, on the down in the corner, I'm on the Mevo Start in the software. You can see me on the on the HD Pro 920. So you've got control over the frame rates. It's really clever. Let me show you. So you've got frame. We can zoom in, and when we zoom in, we can pan up and down as well. We've got autofocus. You can switch that on. And that's quite cool, because if you're doing autofocus and you want to demonstrate something, I'm looking for something small now. If I want to search, yep, so let's do the dead cat. So that's auto-focusing on the dead cat there. And then it will autofocus back out onto me. So that's really cool. I'm going to switch that off there because I'm not using it. You've got the white balance you can do. You've got the image settings. So you've got the brightness, the contrast, the hue, all that. And you've got anti-flicker, 50 to 60 hertz. Now we've got the chroma key. So, oops, put it back on. So in previous shows, you see me have the green screen. So we can actually just drop that out live. So you can actually put a different background in while you're filming. And down here, you've got two different sources. So source 2, we haven't actually chosen. Let's choose a second source. Let's call that one. There you go. So we've got two sources there. So you can do a picture in picture. So again, and then we can do it the other way around, side by side, and it's just sliding through really nicely, and that we control through this element here. So this gives us the scroll up. So this is where we can put our text overlays. We have an overlay on there. So follow me on Amazon. Actually, let's put Big Bus One on there. You can see it. That's better. So you got follow me on Amazon. You can change the color. You can change the fonts. Come on, change the fonts. Typical when you're demonstrating live. Doesn't let you do it. But you've got background, so you can have a black background. I have it on transparent. We can have it centered or right, all good stuff. And we got the filters. We got the border there, so we can change the size of the border, change the color of the border. So make it all red, and you've got the sliding transitions. So you've got so much you can do here. So what this really allows you to do, I'm going to take that down so I can come back up. What that allows you to do is one of the best side gigs that are around. Let me just move that camera now. That are around today, and people are doing it so much in these tightened financial times. It is really good. It's really good to have a secondary income. a passive income. And a lot of people are teaching what they know. You only need to be, or you only need to know 1% more than someone else to be the expert in their eyes. So everyone knows something. I'm sure you know something that someone won't know. And so you can just teach what you know. And by using the C920, then you can actually use the Logi Capture software, record some video, create a little PDF to go with it. You got the basis of a beautiful course. Absolutely brilliant. You got the microphone built in, you got the enhanced camera. It's a great place to start. And for $60, I mean, it's in the carousel, guys, right now. $64.10, 20% off. It was $79.99, now to $64.10. It is absolutely worth it. And that's a great way to kick off your live streaming career with that camera. Now, that's one camera. So you're taking it up that level. Let's take our live streaming up another level and go for the Movo Start. This is the camera I'm actually looking at right now. I'm watching you through this camera. I need to just, hopefully I'm not going to, because I set the show off in the same phone that I've got the Movo. I'm hoping I've not cancelled it all out on Amazon. Let me just double check, quick fingers crossed. Yep, no, we're good to go. Okay, right. Now, this is the Movo Start. This is the camera I'm looking at right now, and this is just the most awesome live streaming camera I have ever seen. It is to die for. What's so special about it? It is wireless. I mean, there's lots of things that are special about it, but the big thing, it is wireless. That means it can go anywhere. It could go where the story is happening. You know, we can sit here and live stream from the Mac, a live stream from my office. I could live stream out and about on my phone, yeah. But the Mevo Start allows me to live stream wirelessly anywhere. So I can use my phone's cell data. I can I can use my I can use a Wi-Fi hotspot to live stream. But instead of just live streaming to one location, just using that Mevo, just this one camera, I can live stream to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Vimeo, LinkedIn, and anywhere I choose, because it's also got RTMP, real-time messaging protocol, that allows me to live stream anywhere. I can live stream to Amazon with that. I can live stream to my website using that. You can set it up to live stream anywhere. That means that you can live stream on your website, on your social media, all at the same time. Absolutely amazing. That's the whole point of, when you're live streaming, you want to get the biggest audience that you can. And so if you can live stream in the biggest or the most locations, that's going to help you. And so what do people use this for? Well, these are really used. I mean, think about it, guys. It's so popular to be used in live streaming your kids' sports events. So maybe it's like a little league game, softball game, might be a school play, things like that. Go live stream them. We love sharing what our kids are doing. People love watching, and so we can just live stream of that. You've got full control over the live stream in the app. Okay, so it's not just a camera, it is an outside live broadcast studio. That's what it is. So you can do all sorts of things with it. So while we're talking about it, let me just show you. So I'm controlling it with this. I hope I won't get it too bright. But yeah, little things. So that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, so you can move around, you can frame whilst you're going on. Okay, you can make the frame bigger, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. It's got a 70 degree 76 degree field of vision. That's what that looks like. So it's picking up the little light that I've got on the edge of the Mac. It's picking up part of the green screen, it's picking up the bass guitar, it's picking up the picture of the orchids, picking up the blank wall behind me. That's got a backdrop coming in very soon. But yeah, and you just punch on my face, click on my head, and it can zoom in. Now, another brilliant feature is it's got face recognition and tracking. So now if I move over here, it's following me as I move. That is so cool. So imagine using that outside on a broadcast, goes up, it comes down again. So it's like a pan, tilt and zoom. It's static, it's stationary, but because it's got that wide field, it can follow me around. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to turn it off because it's a little bit distracting for me. Not sure how it was for you, but it's good. Yeah, and you can set how fast it follows as well. Here we've got full control over the audio. It's actually got a built-in microphone, which is very good, but we can also plug in our lapels as well. We can actually plug in my Blue Yeti if I really wanted to. And here again, we've got full control over all the different elements. So we've got outdoor lighting, indoor lighting, backlighting, all the different lighting controls. Let's try and put it back to normal. Yeah, you've got all the exposures, white balance. Read it before you put my glasses on. Yeah, exposure, shutter speed. We can control the ISO, brightness, contrast, saturation, metering, flip on and off, EIS, anti-flicker. Awesome. And let me put it on there. Stage backlit. Let's do backlit for one. But also we've got high contrast. We've got filters that we can use as well. Preset filters. Super easy to use. So, you know, you can actually see and go, oh, what do I look like with all those different filters? So yeah, let's go back to custom. I think that's how I wanted it, how I was set. I think so. Let's go with that one for the time being. What should we go for that one? That's the thing. You can play around with it till your heart's content until you get something that you like. So we can do all that. Now it also a bit like BeLive here. I can put here, because I'm using BeLive, and that is, seriously guys, this is the best live streaming software, third-party live streaming software that you can get. I can put these overlays on. Okay, so that's really great. I can do the same with this camera. It's got built-in overlays, so we can create our own overlays and put them on. So I don't actually need BeLive if I'm using that camera out and about. So yeah, you can put overlays on, put lower thirds on. You can actually upload slideshows, presentations, PDFs. It's also got a built-in countdown timer, which is awesome. It's got a high definition, so it records and shoots in high definition with a Sony lens. I think it's f2.8 lens, a really high quality Sony lens, it has to be said. As I say, it's got a built-in microphone as well, and it's got a 6-hour battery life. So if you're out and about, which is what the whole point is, if you're out and about, you want it to last, and I've tested it to the nth degree, definitely lasts for 6 hours at least. That should cover all your kids' plays. I mean, a lot of people stream, they use it in their churches for their church services. You can get a pack of 3 with a big discount, and you can control them all through that one app. So you can have them in 3 different locations, and you can just touching your screen will show a different camera angle. That's so important because that keeps people watching, keeps people looking, because people like to see different things. It's like snap, 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 snap. So I'll have to try and set that up on for the next show. Actually, over the weekend, I should be playing with it more and really demonstrate some of its super nuanced genius. So yes, we've got all those things. Built-in microphone. What else was I talking about? Built-in microphone, high definition. Yes. It has also got, now I said we can plug in our lapel mics as well. But when you're live streaming and you're out and about, and lots of people, maybe if you're a big event, lots of people will be live streaming at the same time. Chances are, if they're using their phones, and you're all going to be pinging the same cell tower at the same time. If you're on the same Wi-Fi hotspots, every little bit takes a little bit of power out of that hotspot. So your live stream quality might be a little flaky. This has got a guarantee that you can take to the bank. I've got an SD card. The SD card is in the carousel. I've got a 128 gig SD card in the back so that it can record a 1080 high definition recording of the live stream. That is direct from the camera. Nothing can get in its way. So you know, if you go back home and someone says, oh, the live stream was a bit flaky at a certain point, you can just upload the high definition. You can replace the live stream recording with the high definition version, because the truth is, all live streams, you're going to get more viewers after the event than during the event. Maybe not on Amazon Live, different kettle of fish, but certainly on all your social media channels, on your websites, you'll get more viewers after the event, because basically you send your link out, and share it post event, so you can get more people seeing it. That is just the genius, or one of the geniuses of this camera. Now it's sitting on it's actually sitting on my newer light stand. It comes with, you can fit it, it's got a standard tripod socket, so it just screws into a tripod, no problem. It's actually got element, you can flick that off, and it will actually work with a standard mic stand as well. So you've got a couple of ways you can have it rock solid and positioned as you want without buying any additional kit. I'll say it is an absolutely brilliant thing. I mean, it looks, you're getting quality when you see the box that it came in is this beautiful box, lovely cloth, really lovely piece of kit. So that's the Mevo Start. I say that's in the carousel right now, because I'm just gonna have to jump back into Amazon Live so I can see what's going on. Yeah, that's in the carousel right now, guys. $379.99. And oh, Rome, that is amazing. Rome Knows Tech is watching. He's just put a comment on how I have no idea, Rome, how on earth you do that, but that is so clever. How do you hit the follow button? Have a great stream. Oh, Rome, brilliant, thank you, I really appreciate that. Rome is another fellow Amazon live stream influencer. Do go check out his live stream as well. Rome, please do put your link in the comments. Absolutely, go for it. We are all live streaming together. It's one of those great privileges that we can do that. And the live stream, this is the truth, guys. The live streaming community is probably the most helpful, non-competitive, if I can call it that, just the most helpful community that there is. Everybody helps each other. It's like a rising tide raises all ships. Everybody rises together. It is brilliant, so good. Anyone's got a question, then we just ask in the groups. Everyone is so helpful and wants to help out. So that is the Mevo Start. Now the Mevo Start has been around for a while. The Logitech bought it out, because I know someone said to me the other day, oh, I had a Mevo Start a few years ago. Couldn't really get the hang of it. It is way better than it was a few years back. It is like chalk and cheese, totally different animal. So do go check that out. And saying, if you want the proper discount, click on the link in the carousel, have a look at the set of 3. Awesome. You will thank me, trust me. You'll get such a good result. Now, you saw just a little glimpse earlier of the Logitech Litroglow, and this is a brilliant little light. It's a light, and it's super light, shall we say. Yeah, it sits, sorry, that was rubbish. It sits quite happily on the Mac. You got the full, you can move the light up and down like so. You can control it from the back, so you can make it lighter, change the warmth, lots of things you can do manually. It just plugs in, as you can see there. It is extendable as well. And one of the things I like about it, it's got this little element here where you just clip the wire in, so it doesn't get in the way. That is just a lovely little touch, I think. So I'm going to turn it off though, because it does more. There's more to it than that. Oh yes, indeed. Right, let me take my little thing. Say, guys, if you're watching on Amazon, whoa, please do hit that follow button. I say you don't get a spammy email every time I go live. I think actually it just means that I don't think you get notified at all. I think it just means that Amazon gets to see that I've got people that are liking what I'm doing, and so gives me a bit bigger reach on the next time. So you'd be helping me out if you hit that follow button. Do you no harm, but does me big favor. Thank you very much. Okay, and we English people, we need all the help we can get. I'm live streaming on Amazon.com, predominantly Amazon in the States. I mean, it's a privilege, don't get me wrong, but for an English guy, I think there's only 6 of us English guys that have the honor to live stream to you guys stateside. So thank you for that. Right, so let's talk about this light. Right, now the best thing about this light is you can use it from your desktop. So again, because I'm using BeLive, I can actually share with you the software that I'm using. And I can show you what it does. So pop that in the stream. Come on, in the stream. There we go. Right, so this is the software that we can use with the light. Firstly, I'm going to go with it. Firstly, we can turn it on and off if I hit the right button. So there you go. Yeah, so this is it. So we've got lots of presets. We've got presets here, cozy daylight, after having switched it on. And basically what we're doing is we are playing around with the temperature. You can do it manually, manual adjustment. So we've got a cool to warm, we've got a dim to bright. But these presets are really good. So you've got bright, cool blue, which is like total coolness, total brightness. It's a little bit bright for my taste, but we've got cozy daylight. I quite like cozy daylight. Oh, now look. It should be showing us a little preview. Okay, so that's the preview using the C920. Should go back to that one. That's it. Yeah, so it shows you can choose which camera you want to do the preview in. I mean, how cool is that? So we've got cozy daylight. I quite like that one. We've got a soft sunset, another rather nice one. So we're dialing up the warmth a touch. Cozy candlelight, which is even nicer. And then we've got this last one here, bright warm candlelight. This to me is like Tower Inferno. This is like raging fire. It's like, whoa, total brightness, total warmth. Yeah, 2700K warmth. That's a little bit too much, I think. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think, everybody? I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe. I mean, it'll blind me if I leave it like that. Let's go to cozy candlelight. Sounds like a good one to me. Okay. Because that's gone off because of that. Yeah, could you see that? Yeah. Okay, so let's take that back off the stream. Hide that. Perfect. There we go. In fact, I won't hide that. I'll switch that off. Cool. And so that's it. That's the Logitech Lightroglow. So it's $59.99. But as you can see, we're controlling our light and we can control our environment really, really simply. So it's really lovely to be able to control that. But yeah, so that's a great light. Sits there. As I say, it is as light as a feather. So superb. Okay, what is next in the carousel? Oh, let me talk about a for live streaming, and particularly if you're out and about, you're definitely going to need one of these. And we've got a couple of lapel mics in the carousel. We've got the Movo LV1 USB, which is in here. That's great. You need a battery to operate it. It comes with the battery. And that one I bought really to plug into the Mac more than anything. Great, goes with a USB. But the one I want to talk to you about, and that's a great bargain, is this. This is the Purple Panda that I've just lost. I can't believe it's the Purple Panda. It's a Purple Panda. Talk to yourselves, guys, for a minute while I just retrieve the Purple Panda kit. Yeah, it lives in this it lives in this lovely little purple panda pouch, I think it's called. Good thing. Purple powder pouch. Oh, thank you so much. Hot off the presses. TGBB started TGBPB started following. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Seriously, guys, I'm so grateful. Anyone who follows me on Amazon, you're helping out an English guy for one. You don't get a spammy email every time I go live. It's more, it just tells Amazon that people are watching me. It allows Amazon then to go, oh, do you know what, Nick? We'll show your live streams to some more people. And that way I can have more of these deals, more discounts for everybody. And so everyone's a winner. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the follow. Now, back to the lapel mic for when we're live streaming. Now, this is the Purple Panda kit. Absolutely, I love it. I fell in love with it straight away. It does exactly what I want to do. A couple of things that I wanted to do with it in particular is I wanted to live stream and use it, record live stream on my phone using it. Also wanted to do it on the Movo Start with a lapel mic. I also wanted to use it on my Hero GoPro 4. So I'll come to that in a minute. Let me tell you a little bit about the lavalier microphone. So it's super, super cool. Sits there really nice. Makes me look like I'm from the BBC. So that gives it a little bit more professionalism. But actually, it really, really, really helps with the audio. Now, for a long time, I've been recording and live streaming from here with my Blue Yeti microphone. It's still there. You'll be pleased to know it's not gone anywhere. But when I'm out and about, and particularly even now, I can move around. And where I was when I was using the Blue Yeti, my audio quality would go because I'd be looking in the wrong direction. But with the lapel mic, I know it's there. It's rock solid. Nothing's going to go wrong with it. Now, the reason it is so good is because the sound quality is awesome, but also it's got an extension cable. So I think the normal cable that's here, and this is running down the inside of my shirt, out and into the Mac, which is fine, through a USB converter. So that's really good. But it also has, so I think that's a nearly 4 foot, and then you've got another, I think this is just under 10 foot extension cable as well. So you're always, I'm not going to be live streaming 14 foot away from the camera that I'm talking into. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. And yes, I did think about having, I thought when I was getting it, I was thinking, shall I get a wireless lapel mic? And, to get a decent one, you then look at it like $150. And I thought, this is perfect. This is perfect for me. $33.99 is going to do me proud. Now, a couple of things you're going to need to use is, one of them is, oh, I have it in my pocket. No, I don't. Tell a lie. It's in the carousel. It's a little iPhone Fire cable that plugs in, and it'll give you the little jack socket. Oh, so many things I just thought were sitting there. No, it's downstairs. I know where it is. It's on the kitchen table. Anyway, the other reason I bought it was because I wanted to live stream through my. I'm having a right old mare today, aren't I? Where have I put that now? It's as if I came and tidied up last night. And now I can't find anything. That is so annoying. Where is it? It's my GoPro. My GoPro Hero 4. Where have you gone? We're whistling for it. It doesn't come back after whistles, does it? Oh, how frustrating. As you can see, professionalism. Nick Professional is my middle name. Yeah, I wanted to record using my Hero GoPro 4. Now, a couple of things. Actually, this is just brilliant. I've had this for 6 years, and I absolutely love it. The only thing, and 6 years ago, this was an amazing piece of kit. You could shoot video in ultra widescreen, ultra 4K, ultra high definition, as well as take photos and the like. But it was brilliant, and you could use it waterproof, everything. But what it was rubbish at, and I think GoPro would be in agreement, the audio quality was nothing. So what I used to do was I'd slip my iPhone in my pocket, put the lapel mic up, and record, and then have the hassle of trying to sync the recording. It's like syncing your audio to your video from two different sources can be a pain. However, look, the Purple Panda has this little attachment that goes into the GoPro. The microphone, the lapel mic jack goes into that, and you get a great result. Trust me, I did a little demo for you. A little demo for you. I'm good to you. I'm good to you. This is why it's worth a follow, because I do a little demo for you. And thanks for using BeLive. I can actually just share this in the stream. Now, last week I was up in the north of England, up in the Pennines. So this is our rather mountainous area. Yeah, compared to some countries, the mountains aren't that big, but for us in England, they're quite chunky. They're good. So I thought, right, let me try it out. So I did it. Now I used this exact microphone. So it's got the little mic cover there. I could have used and should have used the dead cat. And if you're wondering what the dead cat is, or a dead cat is, it's not a real dead cat. No, it is the little fluffy jobby, the windshield. I don't know why it's just commonly called a dead cat for some crazy reason amongst crazy sound guys. But it's a bit smaller than that. I think it's more like it's more like a little bunny rabbit's tail. Any of which, using a bunny rabbit's tail or a dead cat is not advisable. I don't advise it. We just call it the wind shield. And touch it. Anyway, let me play you this recording, and you can hear what a big difference having a lapel mic makes when I'm trying. I did it twice. The first one, there is no sound. You cannot hear me. You can just hear whistling wind. Take two, however, is a different story. Okay, this is take two of Digley Reservoir, trying to find out whether our sound is okay being picked up on the GoPro Hero 4 with the Purple Panda microphone kit that actually plugs into the GoPro. I don't think I had it plugged in properly earlier, but this one should work. You can see it's very beautiful up here, up in Yorkshire, and that's the reservoir down below. These are some trees, and that is the path we are about to embark on. And up here is, you might be able to see some little lambs, which is always very pleasant. Okay, so let's hope this has done a good job. And it did a brilliant job. I've never had that audio quality come from my GoPro Hero 4 before. Absolutely amazing, fantastic. So I was super pleased. So this is it. This is the Purple Panda lavalier microphone kit, $33.99. Got everything you need to do your live streaming or record, with audio with your live streaming. It is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just got to reattach the cover on the GoPro. And next up, we're going to have to go with another. Let's go with another camera, shall we? Just do two more cameras at least. We'll just whiz through a couple of items that are in the carousel before we get to the next camera. So that was it. We wanted a couple of things. We wanted the pens, guys. I use Zebra and Sharpie. I like to write things down whenever I'm videoing them, and these Sharpie gel pens as well. They are really good, and you get packs of 12, $13.99, 18% off. They're just so good. Thing I love about them, the Sharpies, is that they don't smudge. So you can write away, and unless you're like super quick, normally it won't smudge. You can rub your hand over it afterwards in a couple of seconds, and nothing will change. So that's what I love about them. Yeah, the Apple Lightning cable, that allows you not just, because these newer phones, and it's not just the Apples, it's all the Androids as well, these newer phones don't have any jacks anymore, unlike the iPhone 6s Plus, which has got a little mic headphone jack there. These ones don't have it, so you do need an extra piece of kit, and for $7.99, 11% off on the Apple Lightning to 3.5 jack, perfect. We had the Movo LV one, that was good, Purple Panda. The ScanDisk, yeah, the ScanDisk I've actually got in the GoPro. That's cool. I say $17, guys, for 128 gigabyte of ScanDisk. Like, is amazing. We got the Ring doorbell. That is live video. People come to your door, it picks up, it motion sensors. It's brilliant for home security, but as I say, it records live video. It's got a place on this stream because it is great. You know, as you can see, when you've got an Amazon, you know, we're all on Amazon Prime here, I'm sure. But yeah, you can see the Amazon driver can ring on the doorbell, and you can say, please put it in the safe place, as opposed to leaving it halfway up the drive. They don't do that. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, that's really a great piece of kit as well. Now, what else have we got in the carousel? Oh yeah, the chair. This chair. Now, because I'm attached, this might not be such a good idea. But yeah, this chair, I don't know if you can see it, is brilliant. I know it's $131, but it is so nice. I've gone through the whole thing of having. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I can use. Oh, let me use this camera. I think it's plugged in. Oh no, I'll tell you what, I'll use. Let's make life simple for myself. So now we can see. Yeah, so this chair is lovely. It was so simple to use. It became so easy to build as well. Basically, it came in like a couple of parts. You got the back bit here. We've got a lovely mesh, what's that called? Anti-sweaty thing. I don't know. But yeah, no, lovely mesh back. A nice armrests that you can move up and down. Lovely, comfy seat, and get down the bottom there. Yeah, it comes on 5 rollers, and they were so simple to put together. It took me about 20 minutes, I think, to put all that together. That is all. Let me just take that off the screen now. Yeah, 20 minutes, I think, to put all that together. Absolutely simple. And I say, I've been, you know, live streaming for a while, and I've live streamed in all the places. When I first started, I was sitting on a kitchen table and the kitchen chairs. I then emigrated from the kitchen to a bedroom study in a previous house, just with a little wooden box table and a wicker chair, because that's all I had. Then then went into a dining room with dining chairs and a dining table. That was a bit painful. Then I came up into this room here, my home study office. Thank you, God. And I've got this chair now, super comfy. I also got, actually, I need to put it in the carousel. I also bought this brilliant table from Amazon. It's kind of like an L shape, which allows me to have all my equipment, I would like to say neatly arranged, so I could easily find things. But as you just saw with the GoPro, I couldn't find anything. Not to worry. Yes, that chair is really good. Oh yeah, then the notebook. Obviously, when we're taking notes, then yeah, I take them in my Moleskine, and these are really great. I love them. The quality of the paper is really good, and so with that and the nice little Sharpie gel pens, you just make brilliant notes on there. And it just, those Moleskines, there's something about it. If you're in sales, guys, then it's just, you know, a marvelous thing. Oh, hello, we've got a comment. Hey, Chris Grange, Garage. Hey, thank you, Chris. There was a 5% coupon on the chair. Oh, guys, I didn't even know. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know. Hi, Nick, by the way. Great to see you. Thank you so much for that comment. Brilliant. And guys, if you're watching on Amazon, I keep taking my little follow button off my overlay. Please do hit that little follow button down in the left-hand corner. I don't think you ever get notified when I go live. I think it's more the case that it just lets Amazon know that people are actually watching me, and then they go, oh, do you know what? We'll give that English guy a little bit more reach so that he can share his deals and his kit with more people. So that's good. No problem. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much, Chris. I say Chris is a fellow live stream influencer as well. So go check out Chris's channel. Chris, do drop your link in the comments. That is no problem. And as I say before, guys, if you want to get into live streaming, and I totally recommend you do, the live streaming community is just unbelievable. I think it's one of the most warm, or not one of, I think it is the most warm, helpful, friendly communities online anywhere. It is just amazing. Everybody is, helps each other because, we all want to do the best we can and we all want to shine. And there is so much for everybody live streaming. It is amazing. And to be able to live stream on Amazon, certainly for an English guy, to be able to live stream on Amazon.com in the States. It's an honor. Really is. It's great. Fantastic. And Chris is saying, yeah, I agree. Love it here too. It is. Where else can you live stream, have a lovely audience, make money, and share what you know? And that's what I was saying earlier about an easy side hustle. And we've got it on the YouTube channel. Easy side hustle is teach what you know. Just create a course. You only need to know 1% more than someone else, and they will see you as the expert. It's great. Okay, next camera. Oh, actually, this one. We were talking about my GoPro Hero 4 just a moment ago, and how I put the lapel mic on so we got decent sound. The next thing in the carousel, because I've included it because it's got a big old discount on it, down from $499 to $399, 20% off, and that's the Hero 10. It is epic. That's on my wish list. Now, this Hero 4 has been with me, as I say, since 2016, and we've been all over the world. Seriously, we haven't been all over the world, but we've been to Australia and France and Italy and Portugal and somewhere else, and Barbados. Now, when I was in Barbados, this was brilliant because I was able to film in 4K ultra high definition these green turtles, beautiful in the sea, awesome. And then I gave it was on, true story, it was attached to this very selfie stick, and I'm filming it. And the guy that was taking us on this little snorkel, there was about 10 of us. He said, is that a GoPro? I said, yes. He said, give it to me. He said, no, I'll show you a wreck. So where this turtle was, a few meters away, was also this sunken wreck. And he actually took it and he dived down and took this brilliant film. I mean, he could hold his breath a lot longer than I could, of the fish in the wreck. And it was like, I didn't see it till we got back to the hotel room. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, that's the 4, but I want the 10. And it's on the wish list because I'm going to manifest it before my next holiday. So just before Christmas, I'm off to Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands, just off the coast of North Africa in the Atlantic. Should be guaranteed sunshine, not too hot for me, but perfect weather for my liking. And so I want to be able to go take the GoPro 10 there because you can also live stream with it wirelessly. So I want to be able to live stream using that and give it a good old demonstration. It is amazing. It takes 5K ultra high definition movies. It's got brilliant megapixels. It's super fast. Just go check it out in the carousel, guys. As I say, I don't actually have it, but I will have it come. Cool. All right. Yeah. So if you're new to Amazon, click right below Nick Wood's name and you'll see a link. View storefront. Go check his favorite products. That's so cool. Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So yes, that's the GoPro 10. And one of the other things is actually I'm going to click on this one as well because I do have. If you're going to buy it, you can want to have a load of kit as well. I think. Did I put the kit in? I didn't put the kit stuff in the GoPro, but I've got a load of GoPro kit. so lots of additional things which keep it all waterproof. What else is in here? I can have it on my wrist. Never quite worked out why, but lots of different mounts that you can have it on all sorts of things. I can put it on my cycle helmet. One of the things I would suggest is get an extra battery as well, because there's nothing worse than, particularly if you're on holiday and you're out and about and suddenly you run out of battery. It's always good to have a second one. But the best bit of this kit is this harness. No, so basically it's a body harness. Okay, so you attach your GoPro on the front, and I was thinking, yeah, do you know what could you do with that? So yeah, I could go scuba diving. I love my scuba diving, or snorkeling, have it attached to me, looking down or looking frontwards, no problem, because it's got a wide, it's got a nice wide angle, you can see. And I was thinking, I could have it if I do my 5K park runs on a Saturday. I could have that. And especially with the GoPro 10, I could live stream it. How cool would that be? Take a bit of time, pencil in half an hour on your Saturday if you wanted to join me for that one. And other things I was thinking, okay, we could, snowboarding, skiing would be great with it, canoeing would be great with it, paddleboarding would be great with it, surfing would be great using it. Amazing stuff. And I was saying the other day, I said, the only thing I would not do is I would not jump out of a plane. Oh, even though I'd imagine that would be amazing to take film of you or live stream you jumping out of a plane, free falling, parachute up. Thought, amazing. I'd never do that. And I thought, what I did do though a couple of times in Europe, and I think it wasn't up the Jungfrau, it was a different one. The name will come to me, but basically a mountain. It was 9,000 meters, I think. It was very high. Grindelwald, that was it. I was in Grindelwald in Switzerland. Me and my mate Ren, and a couple of times we did the paragliding. So that's where you have a parachute behind you and you run off the edge of a mountain, and that is just so spooky, because one minute you're on the ground, the next minute you're like 3,000 meters up. It's like looking into a valley. It's like, oh my god, I wish I'd had that then. That would have been absolutely amazing. It was still a little bit scary, to be honest, but anyway, I thought I'd share that little story with you. GoPros, love them. Right, what else? What else have we got in the carousel? For live streaming in particular. All right, let me just. What are we doing for time? We'll come back to these. So we've got the Holystone drones. They got a discount. This drone is really cool. It's got an electronic gimbal on it. I won't take it all out, but it's from Holystone. And for full disclosure, Holystone sent me a couple of drones that I could play with and test. I absolutely love them. Super, super easy to use. It does all the things that you'd like a drone to do. It does the follow me. You can plot its course. It's actually got a really great little point of view thing. So you plot it and it will just circle a certain point. That allows you to then use the 4K ultra high definition video to take some great videos. The gimbal, the 2-axis electronic gimbal, keeps it solid, and you can rotate the camera through 90 degrees. Really, really great piece of kit. It's got a 30-minute flight time. A lot of drones say, 30-minute flight time. Sorry, I lied. It's got a 26-minute flight time. A lot of drones will tell you they've got a 30-minute flight time. When they arrive, they've got 2 batteries, 15 minutes each. Now, this one, 26 minutes, 1 battery, no problem. Again, got the SD card in the side of the drone, so you can record everything beautifully. It's a rotor, brushless motors, so it's nice and quiet. It doesn't matter which way you can set its head either side. Voice control, all those wonderful things. Its range, it will go 999 meters away from you. That is just short of a kilometer. So that's a long way. So that's incredible. So what's that? There's 2/3 of a mile range. And what was the other thing I was going to tell you about? It's got some great safety features, so it knows when it's in trouble, it'll come back to you. The other great thing, it's just popped right out of my head. So frustrating. What was I going to tell you about it? I know it's not, well, you can't live stream with it, but you can make incredible videos from it. Yeah, it's really cool. That was it. No, and of course, so it says for 16 years and over. But if you've never flown a drone before, it can be a little bit daunting. You think, oh, it's really great because when you set it all up, it has like a beginner setting and an advanced setting. So if you're a bit nervous, slap it on the beginner setting. I think that sets it at about 300 meters distance. So it reduces everything by about a third. That way you can get the hang of it. It's got one touch lift off. It's great, a really great drone. So that's in the carousel, and I say it's got a nice little discount on it as well, which is always worth having. Along with the other one there, it's got 35% discount. The other Holystone drone, really like them. Now, oh yes, we got. My apologies now if I'm going to have to say the word Alexa, and your Alexa goes off, because we've got both of them in the carousel today. We have got, try and give myself a little bit more room. We have got, this is the Echo, the 3rd gen Echo Dot. Downstairs we have the 4th gen Echo Dot as well. So I've got those both in the carousel. Love them both. We got the 4th gen only earlier on this week. That is brilliant. It's got the clock on it, does all sorts, but this I really like. And this is a big shout out to my friend, my fellow live streamer. We live stream on a Monday for the BeLive live stream. So we don't just live stream on our own shows. We're also, as a group, Amazon have now made us insiders for the BeLive shopping channel. Awesome. So there's Daniel, who founded BeLive, myself, Stephen Healy, Grant Saunders, and Dr. Elo, friend. Absolutely amazing. We have a lovely time, and we go live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 6:30 p.m. in the UK. Talking about videos, Dr. Elo is in the States as well. He is the American. Actually, there's three of us English guys on there, and Israeli, and Dr. Elo. And Elo was demonstrating this Monday. He had some really good lights. Now, I'd bought a bulb. One bulb I'd bought. I've got to try and find it now. And then, having seen the demonstration from Dr. Elo, this is the one bulb I bought. I've now bought several, because I did not realize that these bulbs, these TP-Link bulbs, attach themselves. I just thought it was energy saving, but now you can operate them with Alexa, and you can change their color. So Alexa, she says, Alexa, change the study light to purple.
Okay.
How brilliant is that? Alexa, change the study light to blue.
Okay.
This is just with one bulb. Now, guys, this is good. I'll try not to do everything. And on the back of that, Alexa, turn the study light to green.
Okay.
So you've got all these different lights. This, guys, is a white cloth background. So over the weekend, I shall be erecting this. I've got a new stand that it's going to be coming on as well. And so with a lovely white background, lots of new bulbs, then we can have great fun with our lighting. Let's try and find a nice little lighting backdrop that everyone loves. Alexa, turn the study light to red.
Okay.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I wonder if we can, Alexa, increase the brightness of the study light.
Okay. I'm
not entirely sure that did anything, but yeah, so these lights are brilliant. So not only can you control them with Alexa, you can put them on a timer. Yeah, super easy. You just download the app, select them. In fact, I can show you that. It's a bit dark in here. Alexa, turn the study light to blue.
I don't know how to set off this light to that setting.
Oh, Alexa, set the office light to white.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're back onto white. So let me show you then. So let me show you. This is, yeah, so it's a little Tapo app. Are you enjoying Tapo? Yes, let's say that. Oops. I didn't want to say that. So yeah, so we got the office light. Oh, actually, it did actually increase the brightness. So we can change the brightness up and down using the app. And we can just change its color. Green, don't know if that scrolls yet. Purple. All those different color settings. I'll keep it on white for today. Yeah, and you can schedule it, put it on a timer, all sorts. So you've got real control. And all joking aside, as great as that is, all joking aside, you know, when you're trying to save energy and keep your bills down, then having control over your lighting like that is a real no-brainer. So they're great. You get a pack of them in there at the moment. They're $39.99. The TP-Link Tapo smart bulbs. Okay, what else can I show you in my carousel? What have we done yet? We've done the GoPro, we've done those Echo Dots. Oh yeah, this is the eMart T-shaped portable stand that is on its way. I was hoping that would be delivered today, but it's not yet. That's in 14% off in the carousel, and that the cloth will just hang with the clamps. So yeah, so that is $39.55, 14% off. So I'll demonstrate that tomorrow. Oh, the other SD card. This is the Arcanite 128 gigabyte SD card. That's the one that's sitting in the back of the Movo Start, the camera that I'm looking at right now. We did the Logitech LitraGlow. Oh, we've not done this one yet. Let's do this one. This is, I'm going to say, thinking, where's that gone? It's right in front of me. Hopefully it's plugged in. Yep. So this is the Nexigo StreamCam N930E. It is in the carousel, 25% off, $79.99 down to $59.99, so $20 off this one. And this is a great introduction to live streaming slash webinars. You can use it for Zoom calls, Google Hangouts, I'm trying to think the other one, Teams. Anywhere when you're video calling, this is ideal. Now it comes, first of all, it comes with the standard tripod setting jack, so you can screw it into any tripod. Fantastic. We love a camera that is rock steady Eddie. Now it also, if you haven't got a tripod, you can hang it on your Mac or your laptop or your PC, and it will sit there quite happily. Now, what's really cool about this? Well, there's so many cool things about this. It rotates at 360 degrees. It goes side to side because basically it's sat on a ball. It's like a ball socket. So it goes forwards, backwards, side to side, and rotates 360 degrees. So you can make sure whatever angle you want it, you've got that angle. Perfect. Now, another nice little thing is for those security conscious of you, you have to stick this on, but it has actually got a shutter, so you can switch it off so that you know if you're sitting on your if you're sitting on your computer, if you get hacked, no one can see you because you've got the shutter in there. Okay, so it's, the lens is covered. That's what I'm trying to say, and that sticks on because not everyone wants that. Now it's also got a built-in microphone, which I thought when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, okay, built-in microphone. Actually, it's really good. It turns out it is a noise cancelling microphone, so it is reducing noise cancels to about 90%. So you're getting a very, very good crisp voice mic there as well. But the thing I bought it for was because I love the fact it's got this ring light built in, and so you've got 3 settings. And why is that important? So look, if I had no other lighting, I could switch all the lights off actually. Let's switch that one off, and let's switch the LitraGlow off. Yeah, so you've got all those lights are off and I'm still well lit. So what is this going to do? This is going to make you look incredible. If you're just using it as a webcam, then you're on one of these Zoom calls or or as a Hangout or a Teams meeting, then you are going to look. Oh, sorry, that's not true. There, then you are still going to look absolutely amazing. You're going to look so much better than your colleagues. And we all know that he who looks best, or he or she who looks best, wins the day. So yeah, that is the brilliance of this lovely built-in ring light. So of course I've got a ring light sitting behind the Mac there that you can't see, but it is absolutely brilliant. What a great little camera to kick off with. It shoots in 1080 high definition. It's got autofocus. You've got full control over so much, the exposure, the aperture, it does preset. So if I'm using it in the kitchen, which is a totally different vibe than I've got in the office here, I need different lighting. So I can preset all my settings in the kitchen, save it, and I've got another preset bunch of settings that I've saved for the office. So wherever you are, make it nice, save the settings, then next time you're there, you're good to go. Super, super quick, super, super simple, dead easy. You literally just plug it in, download the app, and you're good to go. I mean, you could go without the app, but you just want that extra little bit of control just to make yourself look the best. So yes, that's the Nexigo. Absolutely brilliant little camera there as well. Now I'm about to lose my voice, so pretty much to the end. We've got the Anker 4-port USB socket there. That is so good. We've got the TP-Link Deco power line. This is a godsend. I got it a fortnight ago. I'm really technically not very savvy, so I was a little bit concerned about how this would all work. But the thing was, I needed to get better Wi-Fi in my kitchen more than anything. In order to do the cooking show, which will be back hopefully next week, I needed proper Wi-Fi in the kitchen so I could have the 3 cameras going, so I could do a good show. But because I'm in this lovely, it's a beautiful brick-built house in the UK, the Wi-Fi from the router in the lounge just struggled to get through the kitchen wall. I would normally have then said, not a problem, I'll just use the 5G on my cell phone. Unfortunately, right here for the provider that I use, the cell phone signal is not so clever either. So I was up, I think it's called up a creek without a paddle. So yeah, I was up a creek. So I spoke to my very good friend Stephen Healy, another amazing live stream influencer on Amazon, and he suggested the TP-Link Deco. So I went out and bought them. I got them delivered. They're on a massive discount at the moment, down to $169.99. And they provide a wireless mesh. I don't know how it all works, but basically I now have a super fast network all around the house. I mean, it is lightning quick. It is amazing. What can I tell you about it? It's so simple to set up. You literally you can use a QR code or just download the app and follow the instructions. It will get you to set your email address, password. Once that's done, you plug in your first. I got three of these, not speakers, rather. I got 3 of these devices, and you plug in the first one with a Ethernet cable into your router. Have them both switched off. Switch them both on. Amazingly, it will find it in the app. It will just go looking, found, bang. Then you have your network. Name it. Put your password in. Then, like this one is in the study, the only thing that is attached to is the power cable. I literally plugged it in. It sat there for about 30 seconds, not even that probably, blinking blue, and then said, bing, found you. And I did the same for the one in the kitchen, and it just made such a difference. I now have super Wi-Fi broadband, as good as, if not better than, having it all fully cabled. Now, it's absolutely amazing. You can have so many devices. I can have up to 100 devices on my network at any one time without any degradation. So it's like, oh my God, I think I've got 8 on at the moment. It's funny how quickly these devices, when you think how many wireless devices you actually have. But yeah, so I've got 8 on at the moment. I've still got another 92 port, people to, so if you want to come over and use my Wi-Fi, just come on over. I can give you the password, and it will be no dramas. So we could have a party of 92 people, or 93 because I'll be here already. So that's good. Oh yeah, just a very quick demo of the Xion Smooth. The Xion Smooth 5 is one in the carousel. I got the Xion Smooth 2, and that's just as, well, it's not just as good. It's slightly enhanced on the 5. It's got the tripod stand built in. But what was really good, and I love this, is how cool using a gimbal is, particularly if you're out and about. Now, one of the things is, if I've got my phone and I've got it on a gimbal, I'm much happier to lean it over places that I wouldn't want to just hold it with my fingers, because, like, if you dropped it, you'd be in big lumber. But if it's attached to the gimbal, it's not going anywhere, and then you can rotate it. Now, the Xion, they link brilliantly with Filmic. So if you download the Filmic app, if you don't know what the Filmic app is, go search for it on your App Store or your Android Store, Google Play Store. It's Filmic. It is a great app. It'll give you full control over your phone's camera, and you can control it using these Xion gimbals. So I just want to share with you, this is what I took. I won't have the sound on because it was very windy.
Okay,
so this was what we took up at Digley Reservoir last week. When I was up in the Pennines. Beautiful West Yorkshire. So as you can see by the trees, it's a very windy day. If I turn the sound on, you could hear.
It's a little.
But because I've got the gimbal there, everything's just nicely rock solid. No movement. It's just beautiful as I pan around. And the next little element here, I'm just walking along. So there's a little bit, a little bit of me. It's a very uneven path that I'm walking along. But you can just see it's just pans beautifully around. It's going to come back a little bit, and it's going to go right round again. You can really pan beautifully. So look there, pan around to the right, sorry, over to the left. So that is half the reservoir. That's half the reservoir that's actually got some water in it, although still not a lot of water. You can see how windy it is. But look, it just pans beautifully across to the very empty reservoir on that side. Absolutely fantastic. And that is the power of having a gimbal. It just makes your life, again, it's just another little element that makes your broadcast, and if you're out and about, your broadcast more professional, as opposed to using it with your hands and moving it, jumping it up and down. And actually, if you wanted to do a piece of piece to camera using the gimbal, just flip the camera around, use it at the other side. Absolutely brilliant. And that's the nice thing, because if you set it up with the Filmic, you see, when we tend to do pieces to camera, we've got the face pointing, the screen camera pointing at us. But that's the nice thing on that gimbal. Is good because we just flip the camera around on the gimbal, so we've got the bigger, the better camera looking at us. We can see what it's doing. It's brilliant. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Now, if you've got your Apple Watch as well, then you can totally see. So yes, we've got the Logitech Brio. This is the 4K webcams. We had C920. We've got the Movo Start, both with Logitech. We've got the Lightra Go with Logitech. If you want to film in 4K ultra high definition, that's got a great discount on it right now, down to $128.90. We've got the newer kit. If you've seen some of the previous shows, I normally had the green backdrop, and that's because from the newer portable studio kit. Yeah, it's got 2 box lights, 2 umbrella lights. It's got a big stand, had the green cloth that I don't know where I've moved. I've put the green cloth somewhere. Oh, it's over there. That I hung from it. That was great with the green screen. But I've now moved to a slightly different solution. We got the Blue Yeti. I haven't talked about the Blue Yeti. My beautiful Blue Yeti microphone. I always love. We'll have to do a little bit more of that. We have the ring light. The ring light has been on all the time. The Movo Start is sitting just under. That is really good. That's got a lovely discount on it, $75.99. Yeah, you got multiple different colors. You can dial the light up, down. It's so portable. You can put your cell phone or your mobile device in the middle of it, and yeah, if you're vlogging, blogging, TikToking, Instagramming, live streaming video, that is so easy. You just just whack your phone in. It's right in the middle. You hold it. It's you can't go wrong with that at all. We had all that. Of course, we've got the Apple iPhone 12 Pro, 639. That's got a discount, 7%, 639 now. This is the iPhone 12 Pro. I absolutely love it. I don't think I'm upgrade just yet to the iPhone 14. I think I'll wait till next year. But yeah, no, it is fantastic. 4K ultra high definition, very wide, ultra wide, and normal. It's the first iPhone that has got not just digital zoom, but also had optical zooms, had 2 times zoom in, 2 times zoom out. So you got 4 times zoom optically, plus the 10 times digital zoom. It's also got it had the Bionic chip in it with this crisping software, LiDAR, which allows you to shoot in low light conditions, both video and photography amazingly well. Don't ask me how it works. Well, I do know how it works, but I won't tell you today. It also allows you to carry it now. If you're into your camera editing, phone editing, your photo editing, video editing, you can actually edit everything in the phone using RAW. It's not normally known. You have to go into the camera settings, go into your settings, go into camera settings, switch on edit in RAW. Perfect. If you know what you're doing. If you know RAW, you know that's what you can do. But you might not have known you could do it in the phone. Super fast charging with your Lightning charger. You can drop it down to like 1 or 2%. I do that very, very regularly, and then charge it up. It charges in about an hour. Super, super fast. It's got iMag, so it'll actually charge wirelessly as well. Shooting in 4K ultra high definition. It's also got an ultra high definition screen with an awful lot of nits in it. I'm not quite sure what they are, but yeah, if you're watching, if you're streaming on Amazon Prime, for example, you've got 4K or high definition. Boom, this is the screen you want, ultra high definition screen. Also amazing for gaming. If you love your gaming and you love your gaming on your phone, this is awesome. Yeah, there's just everything to love about that. So that is pretty much it from the carousel. Thank you ever so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure live streaming today. Actually, in the UK, it's a very sad day because it's the day after our Queen passed. So we tried to tone it down a touch. But welcome to King Charles III in the UK. So long live the King. Okay, until, oh no, it's Friday. I tell you what, Hannah, another one of my favorite live streamings. I've said to her that I will live stream tomorrow. So I will. Tomorrow at 5 p.m, I will do another live stream. Might not be as long. It'll be just a whole mishmash of Amazon crazy, but at least my little mate, Hannah, can watch that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye to you all on Amazon land. And now farewell. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jessica, for saying hello earlier. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. I've got to find the off button, but hey.